Aloha, shalom, hola, buongiorno, marhaba, ni hao, bonjour, namaste, ciao, hola, como sta, privyet, etisane, hello, konnichiwa, annyeonghaseyo, hello. My name is Ruben, and the series title is Vida. Hi, everybody, and welcome to another Vida episode. During this episode, you will learn about how to replace under-sink P-trap. Do you see that mess there? I went to store and purchased some parts. Remember measuring your pipes before purchasing parts. That cap is not required. I did purchase it, however, it is not required, and you will see why. The existing tube and cap under the sink is different. That bag you see towards left is P-trap. What is good about this is it also includes instructions on the rear. So you could view the rear and see instructions about how to place everything together. The cap I talked about before is labeled nut and washer. However, the existing system under the sink is different. Maybe you require that at your home one day, however, not here today. You could see what I did there, so that could stay in place until I decided to change this. Put a bucket under it that has water in it. Then grab a pipe wrench and loosen that nut and washer. After that nut is not attached to the threading, do not be afraid to pull it. Wiggle it, pull it, wiggle it, pull it. Do not forget to align that bucket with the other pipe because it will drip. Next is the P-trap. Thank God the P-trap has instructions on the rear. Here you can see how I lined that up so we could see what part is what. The interesting part is two nuts and two washers, however, different washers. So we have two different washers, different style washers. We know that nut goes there, and that joint does not require one washer. See those two washers? Different style washers. Where do they go? What goes where? Is that an interesting question? However, I will teach you. That goes there. And that, see that different style there? There. There. Ta-da! Thumbs up. Next is preparing that tube. That tube must fit into the other tube. You can either pull out measuring tape, put your measuring tape in the old tube under the sink and see what that depth is, or you could line these next to each other, mark it with marker, and then go cut it. Choice is yours. I do not have fancy tube cutters home, so miter saw and cut. There it is, cut and ready to go. See where it will go, people? That is your other option. Your other option is to do that. However, if you do that, what if that becomes dirty and then you clean that afterwards? Who likes cleanup? Grab one marker if you have a marker, line them up and cut it. Here you could see the tube, you could see the nut, and you could see me try to put that washer on it. However, my setup under that sink does not require that rubber. The existing nut is what is required, and the existing nut is what tightens with that existing tube. Maybe you have similar setup. Think about that. Here is my setup. Use the old existing nut with the tube, not the washer. That nut is design specific with that thread and enclosure there. So put that together and do not use that rubber. During this clip, you could see the existing nut. See, the existing nut is designed different. It has a groove in there. And that groove, when you tighten it, creates a seal with the existing tube there. If you add the rubber with that nut, it will not tighten all the way. I decided to grab one razor blade and clean some of that sealant, goop, whatever it is you choose to title it, before putting nut and washer on there. Having good seal on there is good and not worry about dripping. Next is rubber and nut, other side, going towards the sink. See that tube there? That goes there. That rubber will go under there. Then when you tighten that together, it will create watertight seal. Do not forget to tighten that nut, all three nuts, and tighten them good. What do you think, people? Before and after. Look at that. You could hear water flowing, and do you see drips? Do you see leaks? Ta-da! Enjoy, people. Until next time. Vavita. Seek, find me, and follow me at various social media sites using RDP Vavita or at RDP Vavita. Believing in God, heaven and earth's creator, we united family with all life. All life matters because all life is God's child. And being good family, then, Vavita. Remember creating an account, subscribe, activate notifications, click thumbs up if you like something about the video, and you could see another video. Be good, have fun, and enjoy. Thank God. Gracias. Adios. Vavita.